Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your September 20th through the 24th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. The 20th through the 24th. Best message. Best message, please. Choose your battles wisely. Ooh. Does feel like you're kind of on a solo trip over here, though. Kind of doing things for yourself, but it does feel like there is something very challenging and very disturbing. I'm going to use that word, going on around you. Let's see what's going on over here. Trying to keep compassion to the situation, but not feeling very good. Feeling like there's a little bit of bad luck. I usually say that's awareness of good luck, but this right now is bad luck. Why? Because we see the sacral chakra upside down, which is saying I'm not getting my heart's desire, therefore I feel like I ran into bad luck. But trying to keep my heart chakra open to the situation by giving and receiving as much as I can. So even though I feel like I have bad luck, I need to choose my battles wisely, because no matter what I say, it could come back to bite me. Yeah, it's because I'm simply love. I simply love this person, but I'm having a hard time right now with this person. Trying to nurture them and give and receive, but they're not really going to give me exactly what I want at this time, so I do feel like this is definitely a battle. And being in the knowing that you do love this person and are trying your hardest, trying to keep away from any kind of fear and contentment to the situation, but it doesn't seem to be blossoming. There's a lot of bad things that are going on around you that keep this challenge going. So it's almost like the more I listen, I don't like what I'm hearing anyways. So I'm trying to keep my heart open for them, but the more they keep talking, I don't like what they're saying. So it makes me want to battle back, but I can't do that. So do you feel like somebody else is going through a hard time, which is exactly why it's keeping you in battle mode, is because it's actually making you feel like you have bad luck too. So sometimes people can do that, right? If your loved one is having a rough time and you have to hear them be down and out about the situation, it can actually work on you. But you're trying to keep your love alive for the person and really keep the balance and keep the progression going through the situation. Trying to keep them positive is really what it feels like, my friends, right? And with the Two of Wands upside down, yeah, you're trying to keep yourself out of depression because you see that they're in a disappointment and a depression. They're not feeling good. So you're doing everything you can, but it does feel like bad luck has struck. And not only that, it's going to strike against you because somehow or another, they may either have kind of ghosted you or I don't feel like it's really ghosting, though. I feel like it's kind of a back and forth energy of them being negative, in which it feels like it's bad luck because your friend or whoever this is not in a good place. So it feels like they're pulling away from you. I guess that's so. Choosing your battle as you're using all your emotions to try to push towards them, it's not really working in your favor too much. Yeah, no, the love situation is kind of, they're separating themselves from you at this time. And you are very aware that you're going to be more patient with them because they're having bad luck. They're having bad luck, which makes you feel like you have bad luck. King of Wands upside down, you are not in control of this situation. They're not even in control of this situation. If they're not in control of the situation, you're definitely not in control of the situation. And you know that there's no control of the situation. All you can do is simply love and continue to keep doing so. But it feels like there is this piece that if you go too far, it's going to end up in a battle, or you're going to end up pushing them away too much, right? So then the giving and receiving can only be so much. So you're testing the moderate waters of how much you can give without pushing away. A King of Swords upside down, yeah, because it just gets, I'm not going to say it's nasty talk, I think it's down talk, which becomes a bummer. Or they may just ghost you in the situation as well, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to be very, very decisive with your words, how you're doing things, and be very moderate and very patient with them as this time is going through. So You're waiting for this to close itself out. You're waiting for the new chapter. You know it's going to come, guys. You know it's going to come. It's just not right now. Right now they're having a rough time. And it's causing you to have a rough time because it's working on your emotions. It could even be working on your anger. So if you know that somebody else is doing this to your friend, your loved one, or another, it could be really pissing you off with the King of Wands upside down. Let's not forget that, right? It could literally be pissing you off. King of Wands upside down, anytime we have Wands upside down, it's causing frustration, pissed off, right? Things of this nature. So it could even be that. It feels like they have wandered out of the pasture and they're kind of wandering around, finding a place that's greener, hoping and praying for something. They're not seeing the goals and the luck that they want, and neither are you, but they're wandering outside the pasture. They're looking for something. They're looking for something better. They're astray. They have left. You don't feel like they're as stable in the area that they were in, or they literally got up and left. If it's a roommate or something, they could have actually packed their bags and left. However it is. Metaphoric leave, or literally left to find something better. And it's almost like you're trying your hardest to get them back. But you can't because you have to choose your, you know what I'm saying? Because then you're pushing on them too hard. You have to be very careful. There's a reward and recognition with the 3 over here. And it does feel like you're up against something else, right? Because of course you are. It's them, something, and yourself. So, however it is, but it doesn't feel like the magic is going to work. And it doesn't feel like the magic you're putting out for the Simply Love is working. But I love that your heart chakra is open and that you're still giving and receiving and listening. And you are listening. You're listening to everything you can. You are being the shoulder to cry on. You are trying your hardest to do everything and also using your intuition to figure out the situation. How am I going to fix this? Being the ultimate support. There it is. You're the complete support right now that encourages them to take what they need to get where they need to be. It's just trying to get them satisfied. It's trying to get them to where they really need to be. And it's really hard, right? It's really hard because it's like if I overstep, right, then I'm going to have to choose a battle. I don't want to do this. Oh. You're supporting where somebody else is not supporting, or they're not supporting themselves, because there's a lot of downness, a lot of sadness, a lot of emotional distress. So trying to keep them happy, it has to be, like I said, very moderate, and it has to be, you might want to try to be the funny person. Use that charm and that charisma that you have within yourself. Make those jokes or however, but you have to watch the sarcasm. You have to watch this. You have to, you really have to watch your P's and Q's, especially when they're down, because, sometimes you get so down, it's just like all you want to do is be like, come on, stop, right? But you can't, because you know that this person needs the compassion. But you just see them more and more towards the 24th, really escaping what it is that they're escaping, and you're not seeing them coming through. So the blossom is really the poor, bad judgment call they're going to make is not going to be the judgment call that you wanted them to make. So now they're going to do something completely dramatic and drastic to where you're going to feel like that was it. That's it. Now I've lost control. I can't really do anything to help you, because now you've done something so drastic that you're falling into place of where you want to fall in place with, which is not going to bring any peace or happiness to the cycle. So the cycle change you're looking for and trying to better them is not helping, and you're just watching them now do what they want to do, which is a bad judgment call, right? So it's going to make you feel a little rigid about the situation, and the qualities that you're looking for to improve the relationship are not there, or having them improve their life is not there. Take it how it resonates, but however it is broadening the situation into the understanding that this is not getting better. If anything, by the 24th, it is worse, right? Now, what do I do? Now, how am I going to work this? because now you're really escaping me and I don't see me improving this. Thought it was helping, but it's not helping. Sadness towards what they want and some kind of self-sacrifice that they're going to go through with no commitment. So they're not going to be committed to the situation that you thought that they were going to hold tight to. If anything, they are letting go of the situation and transforming it. You will be getting a message that says, I'm done. I don't have the stability, and you're not going to see them in boss mode in the way that you wanted them in boss mode. If anything, yeah, they're so stuck in their mind about the situation, right, that they're drowning themselves and allowing themselves to drain themselves into something else. So they won't be patiently planning on what you wanted them to come back to do. If anything, they're taking a new step and doing something completely different and rushing into a whole different area of their life, really escaping you in the end. They feel like there was some kind of unfaithfulness or ungratefulness that was surrounding them. And I do believe that they are either a water sign, or that they may be an earth sign, or there could be an earth sign dealing with a water sign. Something is going on where they feel like they have been battered and tattered through the situation. I don't care if it's at work. I don't care if it's at, it doesn't matter where it is. They feel battered and tattered and they need to improve their living experience, but it won't be here. And so you're going to see them kind of wander away. Okay, so it's right, and they're taking a different path, my friends. They're taking a different road. Yeah, and they're not taking the offers of that. They're literally moving in a different direction because they don't feel that there's any encouragement or anything there for them. They're just very upset about the situation. There's a lot of frustration and a lot of disappointment coming through them. They might even just be really pissed off. And I also see you a little pissed off about the situation too, because it just feels like they aren't getting the inner peace that you were trying to give to them. It just almost feels like they're allowing the devil to win. Somehow or another, right? By entrapping themselves into this little pin. But it does feel like they're definitely taking a different route, and it could be a lot of guilt involved as well. Okay, so we will see how that works out if it comes back up. Okay, so until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.